I really wish more women understood this right here before spending years online feeling overwhelmed. So you don't have to start from scratch to build online income anymore. And honestly, I think a lot of women are carrying like that pressure that they were never supposed to carry in the first place because somewhere along the way, along online business became associated with building everything yourself, like creating everything yourself, figuring out everything yourself. And for a lot of women, especially us women over 40, that already feel exhausted before we even begin. Okay. So in this video, I want to have a real conversation, about what online income actually looks like now in 2026 and how women are quietly building their businesses from home and how we just stop making it harder than it needs to be. Okay. Because I think some of y'all are way closer than you actually realize. You just need to have a coming to Jesus moment, and that's what I'm here for. Hey girl, welcome to my channel. My name is Sharlrita, and here we talk all about building a soft life digital business through simple systems, through discoverable content like YouTube, and a peaceful. I like to give some peaceful online income strategies for women who are done just overcomplicating business. And around here, we are building businesses that fit our life. Okay, that's what we do. Okay, so go ahead and grab your coffee, your tea, your notebook. I have a lemonade today. Okay, whatever you need, and let's get into it. Let's talk about it. You know what's very very interesting is when I first started online years ago. I really thought every successful person had created everything from scratch. Like I really thought everyone had their own custom website, their own products, their own systems, their own funnels, their own everything. And I used to put so much pressure on myself because I felt like I had to consistently or always constantly be in production mode, always creating, always reinventing myself online. And that after a while, that just get tiresome, right? Especially when you're a woman with a real life. Okay. You got responsibilities, you got kids, you might have marriage, you have things you're trying to maintain mentally, emotionally, you got bills, you have a house to run. And I think sometimes online business advice forgets about women who are actually human beings and not content machines. I also think women quietly compare themselves online more than they admit. I used to do that a lot. Okay. You'll see somebody with a polished business and you automatically assume she probably knows more than me. She probably started earlier. She probably has everything figured out. And meanwhile, a lot of these women simply learn how to leverage systems. Okay. That's what changed for me. I started really over obsessing over creating everything from scratch. And I started paying attention to systems, leveraging visibility, discoverability, ecosystems. I love ecosystems. And once I started understanding how online income really worked, business started feeling calmer, more softer, more sustainable for me and my life, and more realistic. So let's really talk about this. Okay. I think many women still do not fully understand how online income works. So, online income is connected to attention, trust, visibilities, offers, and systems. Okay, that's really what's happening. People discover you online. They spend time with your content. They begin to understand what you do. Then eventually, some people buy. Okay, not all, but some people actually decide to buy. That process repeats itself every day online. And the reason I talk so much about discoverable content is because discoverability creates opportunity long after you post something. This is why I personally love YouTube. YouTube is searchable, Pinterest is searchable, blogging is searchable. Even Substack and Medium have discoverability attached to them too. People are actively looking for solutions. That matters, especially now. I think we are entering into this era where searchable content is becoming digital real estate. A video that you make today could still help somebody 6 months from now. A Pinterest pin could continue circulating while you're asleep. Blogging, okay, that can bring people into your world every single day without you needing to constantly perform online. See, that kind of business model makes sense to me, especially for women who want more flexibility in their life. Now, another thing I want women to understand is this: you probably already have more value than you realize. Like, seriously, you do. Some women are sitting on years of experience and still questioning whether they have something worth sharing or not. You do. I'm telling you, you do. You raise children, you manage a household, you survive difficult seasons, you learn how to budget, how to organize, how to heal, how to cook, how to homeschool, how to write, how to speak, okay, how to encourage people, how to solve problems. There's so much wisdom in that right there. The internet simply gives you a place to package it. And no, I'm not saying everyone has to become a coach or influencer. That's another thing I think overwhelms a lot of women. Everybody does not want to become a loud internet personality. Everybody doesn't. Some women simply want an additional stream of income, more freedom, a calmer life, extra money, and more options to just have this softer way of living. And I honestly think that's valid. Okay. So if I were helping a woman start today, I would tell her to stop trying to build 10 businesses at one time. I would tell her to pick one path, learn it deeply enough to understand the rhythm of it. That matters more than people realize, because constantly always switching directions really creates mental exhaustion. And trust me, girl, I'm number one. I've been there. Okay. I've done it before. When I tell you I've done it before, one week it could be research at Etsy, then Amazon, KDP, then digital products, then affiliate marketing, then faceless, then coaching, then AI tools. And of course, there's a lot out here. And after a while, your brain is overloaded, but your business still hasn't moved forward yet. I think more women need more clarity right now, not more noise, okay? Because it's a lot out there. And honestly, I think one of the smartest things women can do in this season is build around an ecosystem instead of just random content. This right here this thinking changed everything for me, because random posting feels disconnected. You post something today, tomorrow you're talking about something completely different. Nothing builds momentum. But the ecosystem, they just all work together. Okay. So let me give you an example. A YouTube video can become a blog post, Pinterest pins, an email, a podcast episode, short form video, a digital product, and maybe a lead into your offer. Now, your content has direction. And over time, that creates what? Trust. When people trust you, they buy. It's just what it is. When you swipe your card for anything, I don't care where you're going, Target, Walmart, wherever, the reason why you go there to get, first of all, they have what you need, what you know you want. There's a reason you're going there, but you trust that brand. That's why you trust that they're going to be there tomorrow. So you trust that next week when you are ready to make your grocery haul from Sam's Club, they are going to be there. That's the same way you have to approach your business. And that's the same way I've been approaching my business, especially for the last 2 years, is why I make good money on the internet, is because over time I built trust. You're going to find me here on YouTube. I'm not going anywhere. You're going to find me probably here every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm going to be here because I've created a rhythm around my business where I'm going to show up no matter what. Rain, sleet, snow, it doesn't matter whether I batch it or not, whether I'm outside or in a car, I'm going to show up. Because I built that trust over time, then I can say, yes, it's easier for me to make money online because I built trust. No matter how many views I get on my video, I don't care about that. Okay. What I care about is that she's watching, you're watching, and this is another checkpoint for you to say, you know what, I like her. I trust her. I trust what she is saying. Another thing I really want women to understand is that consistency online feels very quiet in the beginning. Very. I don't think enough people talk honestly about that part. Sometimes you are posting videos and barely anybody is watching. Sometimes you're writing email and wondering if people really care. Sometimes your views are going to be low. Sometimes your sales are going to be inconsistent. That season is real, okay? But I also think too many women quit doing the stage where they are still building visibility. Visibility takes time. Trust takes time too, especially if you're building a business rooted in honesty and depth. Okay. Now, personally, I would rather slowly build a community of women who genuinely connect with what I'm saying than to chase viral moments all day long. Okay. That's just where I am in my life, period. That's where I am right now. All right. I had to come on the inside. I was editing this video and the last part, you couldn't hear it. See, this is real life. I'm not re-recording that whole video because there is a lot that I had said, and I really want to emphasize some things. Okay, I want to emphasize this, and yeah. So I'm showing you in real time, girl. You don't have to be perfect for the internet, for people on the internet. You don't have to be perfect. This is my real life. I was outside. Now I'm inside at my little desk in my room. And I was like, I gotta record this video because this video gotta go up. I'm building trust in real time. Where did I leave off? Okay. This is what I think. I think women are craving softer ways to build income because women are craving softer ways to live. And I'm not talking about like lazy. I mean intentional, sustainable, because we only got one life to live. It might as well be beautiful, right? I mean, when you are building businesses that leave room for rest and family, quiet moments, traveling, like actually thinking clearly, going outside in the middle of the day, living your actual life, that's the point. That's the point of building online income, having that flexibility. Okay, so that your business is not consuming your whole life. That those things right there matter more to me now than ever. What here earlier this week, my mentor went in a Telegram community and she said something that really stuck with me, and she said, what is it? She said a lot, but one of the things that she said was, I'm trying to think, it's on the tip of my tongue. What was that statement? I needed to share it. Let me think. I'll be right back. I got it. She talked about, I'm paraphrasing. She talked about not chasing the money, but chasing the process that it takes. That's where I am. So I wanted to give like a clear direction on where I am. I am not chasing money. Okay? I am not chasing money. I genuinely love the process. Like, I genuinely love to do videos. I genuinely love using my videos to build trust. I really love being able, having the mindset to take my content that I already have and making it to beautiful other pieces like Pinterest pins, like blog posts on my website, Substack articles, podcast episodes. I love that. I love that process. Every time that I look at my website, my, Substack, my podcast, and looking at all the downloads on my podcast, I look at that, I said, that is good right there. You know how when in Genesis that God had created the heavens and the earth, that and when he created something, he said, this is good. This is good right here. That's how I look at. I love this process. So because I don't focus on the money just finds me. Shout out to the young lady that joined Boss Suite this morning using my link. I was laying in the bed with my husband. We were talking, having conversation. I think we was laughing about memes and reels. If you and your husband don't share, reels with each other, what are y'all doing? But anyways, we were laughing at a reel, and my phone buzzed 3 times. Once it buzzed because of beacons. I use beacons. Sent me a notification that this that this young lady decided to invest in herself, and she purchased Boss Suite. So I had 597. You made a sale, 597. Then I got an email from Beacons. Then I got a Stripe text message said you made $597. Like, it's that I'm not new to that notification, but it hits different every single time. Why? Because I wasn't chasing after her. She made a decision. I think she was on my email list and she said, I'm ready to go. Click the link, let's go. And that's how it can be for you. It doesn't matter what you sell, whether you are selling books, whether you're selling courses. It doesn't matter what you sell. I talk about having a income stream, whatever it is. Love the process, and the money will find you, honey. I promise you, the money will find you. And I honestly think that more women are becoming more thoughtful about what success actually means for them. For some women, success looks like consistent monthly income, being home with their kids, working from your laptop, having flexibility, not asking for time off, right? Or even having that feeling of calmer financial stability. That's real. And I think peaceful businesses are still real businesses. I don't care what nobody says. Okay. I think calm systems are smart systems. And me, where I am, I think discoverability matters the most. I think evergreen content matters the most. And I think women deserve to know that they have options. You got options now. One thing I really want women to understand is that you do not need to build your business the hard way anymore or like what other people are doing. You don't need to sit around feeling behind. You don't need to sit around like just spending your years trying to piece random information together and being all over the internet. You definitely do not need to start from scratch every single time you want to create income online. No. That's why I created the Soft Life Digital Business Starter System. That's why I created, because I want more women to have a clearer path. Now, inside, which I love it, because I'm helping women learn how online income actually works, how to create discoverable content, how to choose the right path for themselves, how to build those simple systems that I've learned how to build, and how to create a peaceful online income ecosystem that fits your real life. Yes, honey. I'm telling you, I got you. I got your back. So if that sounds like that's something that's aligned with you right now, the information is down below in the description, okay? And I hope that this video connected with you in some kind of way. If it did, leave your girl a comment. Tell your girl, hey, okay. I love hearing from you. I love chatting with you guys. It does my heart good, okay? I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Again, I hope that this video is very purposeful for you and that you got something out of it. But yeah, I am doing a lot more content around shifting this and sharing with you how I think. Okay. This is how I think. And I'm not saying it's an end all be all, but this is how I think. This is what works for me. And yeah, let's get it. Let's go. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, girl? Bye.